Sherlock Holmes, writer. Allow me to vex you with a little question about a horseback journey, Holmes said to me. I am not a comfortable rider these days, I said. That is of no matter. It will not affect your appreciation of the question. I nodded. Very well. On a journey in the country, you travel to your destination at a reasonably sprightly 12 miles per hour. On the return, you set a more modest pace in deference to your steed's exertions, and manage just 8 miles per hour. What is your average speed for the journey? Take a moment, pause the video, see if you can answer the question for yourself. Okay, so let's start by writing down our given information. We have 12 miles per hour to get there, and we have 8 miles per hour to get back. Seeing this information and knowing at once the average, it's very easy to go into this and just do 12 plus 8 over 2 equals a total average of 10 miles per hour for the whole journey. This, however, is incorrect. This is not the right method to solve this problem. So let's go back. Looking at this problem, we know we have the total miles per hour traveled to get there and to get back, but it doesn't give us a specific distance. This means we have to try and find a distance that works in the context of the problem to find our solution. So we're going to use 24 miles as the total distance. This is because 12 and 8 both go into 24 evenly, so for simplicity's sake, this is the best number to use for now. So if we have 24 miles for our journey, to get there, it takes us 12 miles per hour 2 times, because 12 goes into 24 twice. Traveling 12 miles per hour, it ends up being a 2-hour journey. For the same reason, we have a 3-hour journey on the way back, because 8 goes into the 24 miles 3 times. Now, instead of having a 10 mile per hour average, because we took 12 plus 8 and divided it by 2, we this time divide by 5, because we actually have 5 variables coming into play here, because it's a 5-hour journey. In the end, this gives us the total of 9 3/5 miles per hour as the average. So, knowing what we know now, that we have to take into consideration the distance, even though it doesn't necessarily give it to us, let's go back and read the answer that Sherlock Holmes gives. The answer given says, "The answer is not 10 miles per hour, although it is tempting to think it should be. Let us say the journey is 24 miles. The outward journey then is 2 hours, and the return is 3. The average speed is found by adding 12 plus 12 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 and dividing by 5, giving you a speed of 9 3/5 miles per hour. Now consider a journey twice as long. Your average speed will be 4 hours at 12 miles per hour plus 6 hours at 8 miles per hour, dividing by the 10 hours taken in total, or again, 9 3/5 per hour. So as you can see, the distance is irrespective. You take longer at the slower speed, and this skews the average below the more intuitive even division between the two. So, looking at our thinking skills syllabus, we see that the thinking skills applied to this problem in specific are the thinking skills of finding a procedure and searching. Finding a procedure is applicable to this situation because you must use the given information to help find out how you can come to the solution. Searching is used because you have to use the data given to consider possible scenarios. So it's not just finding a procedure, because you have to find the procedure and then you have to find the procedure that fits best. Because the first time we did it, we did 12 plus 8 divided by 2 equals 10. We think this works, but it doesn't, because this is wrong, and this is actually the correct answer as proven when we double the distance. This is applicable to real-world situations as well. Sometimes in school or in the workplace, you're posed with a problem that you don't necessarily have all of the information needed to answer it. You have to be able to come up with a solution that appropriately responds to the problem at hand and helps you find the best solution for the problem.